Hello students, welcome to this 3-minute crash course on probability. Probability is everywhere, from predicting the weather to understanding games of chance. Let's dive in. First, what exactly is probability? It's simply the chance of something happening. It's super important for your CBSE exams, and you'll see it in many questions. Let's start with the basics, defining events and sample spaces. An event is any outcome we are interested in. Think of it as a specific result you want to see. A sample space is all the possible outcomes. It's like the entire playground where the event can happen. We have to carefully list all the possibilities. Now, let's define a key term, random experiment. A random experiment is an experiment where we know all the possible outcomes, but we can't predict which one will happen. For example, tossing a coin is a random experiment because we know it can be heads or tails, but we don't know which it will be before we toss it. Next, let's talk about calculating basic probability. The formula is simple. Probability equals the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of possible outcomes. Remember this formula, it's key. The formula for probability is P(A) equals N(A) N S P(A) equals probability of event A, N(A) equals number of outcomes in event A, N S equals total number of outcomes in the sample space. This means you take the outcomes you want and divide by all possible outcomes. Now, let's move on to something called conditional probability. This is where things get interesting. Conditional probability is the probability of an event happening, given that another event has already occurred. This is written as P(A) B, which means the probability of A given B. The formula for conditional probability is P(A) B equals P(A) intersection B, phosphorus monoboride, P(A) B equals probability of A given B, P(A) intersection B equals probability of both A and B happening, phosphorus monoboride equals probability of B happening. Remember, phosphorus monoboride cannot be zero. Many students forget that condition. Here's a key point, always double check if events are independent or dependent. This will change how you calculate probabilities. Now, let's look at a solved example. Q. A bag contains 4 red balls and 2 blue balls. What is the probability of drawing a red ball, then another red ball without replacement? Solution. Step 1. Probability of first red ball equals 4/6. Step 2. Probability of second red ball equals 3/5, since one red ball is gone. Step 3. Multiply the probabilities, 4/6, 3/5 equals 2/5. Uns, 2/5. Here's a real-world example. Imagine you are analyzing medical test results. Conditional probability helps doctors determine the likelihood of a disease given a positive test result. This helps with diagnosis and treatment. Exam tip number 1. Carefully read the question to identify if it's conditional probability. Tip 2. Always simplify your fractions for the final answer. Tip 3. Remember that probability is always between 0 and 1. So, to summarize, we learned about basic probability, how to calculate it, and how to apply it to real-world situations. We also covered conditional probability and its formula. Finally, remember to watch out for independent and dependent events. Synapse offers AI notes, doubt solving, and practice tests for probability, all for free. Study smarter with Synapse. Please subscribe to our channel for more free lessons. Visit synapse.omups.in and start learning today.